Top 5 ways to sell your comic books. Comic book collecting is a fun hobby that can also be a lucrative investment. Do you have some comics that you would like to sell? If so, we are providing the top 5 ways to sell your comics. Before we get started, take a second and smash the like button, and please consider subscribing for more awesome collecting content. Let's get started. Number 5, local comic shops. The easiest way to sell your comic book collection is to a place that sells comic books. Most, if not all, comic book shops actively look to purchase collections. This can be a quick way to sell comics if you are in a hurry and don't care to make max value. Before even going into a comic shop, you will need to have an idea of what you want to sell your books for. Once you know what you want to sell your books for, be prepared to haggle. Most shops will only pay 25 to 50% of the real value of the comic book. The shops have rent, salaries, and bills to pay. You will make less, but you can sell to the comic shops very quickly. Number 4, Craigslist. This is kind of dicey. Craigslist shoppers can bring out the dregs of society. There are oodles of horror stories about Craigslist. I do think this can still be a viable way to sell if you play your cards right. I would not agree to ship my comics anywhere. All deals should be cash in hand, and most importantly, arrange to meet in a crowded place with lots of people around. This should help dissuade any potential snatch and grab or other thievery. Don't go alone, and don't let your guard down. I would also advise you to make sure no one is following you after the sale when you travel home. Number 3, Facebook comic groups. There are many different groups and communities on Facebook that deal with comic book sales and discussion. These are great places to meet people and learn about the comic book collecting hobby. Like any social media interactions, be prepared for trolls. Follow the rules of the group you join to sell there. Once again, you should know what price you want. You will most likely have to ship your books when you sell it with this method, so be sure that you have packed the comic extra securely. If you try to skimp on comic shipping or packaging, it will definitely be damaged in transit. Pack it well and make sure you have a PayPal account and get your payments through goods and services. Do not use friends and family. Do not let people send you money orders, or I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Strictly business, PayPal goods and services gives you a level of protection and security as a seller. People will have a million sad stories trying to get you to budge. The amount you pay in service fees to PayPal is a drop in the bucket compared to the sting of being scammed. Number 2, Whatnot. Whatnot is a new app. It's a fantastic, powerful tool for selling and buying comic books. Although it does have a buy it now feature, most transactions are completed as timed auctions. Because the books are sold auction style, some books may not sell to the top dollar amount. However, some may sell for quite a bit more. It really comes down to who's in the room and how popular your channel is. Long application wait lines may also turn some sellers off to this app. Selling on Whatnot is a great way to build a strong community around your brand. If you are willing to do the work and have a regular presence on the app, you will see your books fly out of your bins. However, if you are just looking to unload a few books, this method will be cumbersome to establish. Number 1, eBay. eBay has been losing steam and allure for sellers for a while. Selling on eBay will cost you roughly 20%. Before 2022, you could sell your wares on eBay, and there wasn't really a way for Uncle Sam to tax you on your sales. Those days are done now. All this being said, eBay still offers the largest audience for sales potential. It has been the place that all sorts of collectibles have been sold for years and is widely considered the gold standard for pricing. It also offers several ways to sell your comics, including auctions and/or buy it now. If you list your comic in an auction, you can set a minimum threshold as sort of an insurance. Or you can list your comic at a buy it now price and leave it open for potential buyers to make offers. This is the ideal method for people that are patient and are willing to get the most money out of their comic sale. No one method is right for everyone, so ask yourself what you were hoping to accomplish when you sell your unwanted comic books. Hopefully our tips were helpful and gave you a good idea of where to start. Thanks for watching, and if you have any more suggestions for selling comic books, please feel free to comment below. We love interaction within our community. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.